Search and destroy.
How's it going, lads? Remember, Bricey here today again, and I'm bringing you another video on True. And today, what you're watching is a 19-on-1 with the AR-94 on grind. Been a bit of a skater boy, a bit of a rude boy, and I'm using the AR-94 with flak jacket, toughness, and dexterity with primary gunfighter, and I'm using extender mag, FMJ, and stock. And it's a pretty nice game, 19-on-1, 5 rounds. My aim's pretty bad, and I'm definitely on some of these kills I thought I'd killed them. So we'll see here in a second. This kid, I shoot him a bit, I'm like, no, he must be dead, and then he's not, and then I just miss my shots, and then somehow that kid sponges my C4, and I get an assist. That was a 20 plus down the drain. God damn my life. But I'm not really here to talk about the gameplay today. I know on this channel we like to give tips and tricks, but it's this far. I think we're May now, so there's literally no point of giving tips that you haven't already heard. And yeah, so what I'm going to talk about today is just some kind of in real life stuff and some just funny shit that's happened at parties and going out and stuff, because I know a lot of you Trust&D guys are swags and, you know, get them bitches at the weekends and stuff. So I'll just sort of share some funny stuff that's happened and a couple of tips if you're going out to house parties and stuff. So yeah, last weekend me and my friends on Saturday went to see Fast and Furious, which fucking awesome film. Right here, how does that kid survive a C4? Absolute horseshit. Then he throws one at me, what a faggot. And this is my death, look at that. I'll try and kill that kid. Oh, around the corner again, sucks. But yeah, went to see Fast and Furious 6, great film. If you enjoyed Fast and Furious movies, definitely go and see it. It's probably one of the best. There's some scenes in it which are questionable, and definitely Dominic Toretto's taste in women is questionable, but I'll leave that for another day. But yeah, so we go out after that, and then after we leave the cinema, my friend gets a text like, yo, having a barbecue in a park, do you guys want to come? So we're like, yeah, alright. And so we went there. It was alright. We got there about probably like 9:30 or something, so it was kind of winding down a bit because I think they'd been there since like 6 or 7. And so we started drinking some beers and, you know, just kind of chilling. And then one of my friends like dares people to do stuff, really dumb stuff, but he's an absolute pussy himself, which makes it quite funny. So he dared, first of all we were going to play hot potato with one of the sausages which had been on the barbecue, but nothing came of that. And then someone got a deodorant can out and we're like, okay, let's just spray some shit with deodorant and start burning stuff on the barbecue. So we did that for a bit, and that escalated quickly, and to the point where we put the deodorant can on the barbecue. And this was a very stupid idea, because if you should all know that deodorant cans are flammable and explosive, and they're in, because they're in a pressurized can and it's gas and it goes boom boom. So we put it on the on the barbecue, backed up 10 meters, waited for a bit, and it was quite funny because originally my friend was stood there and was like, "Do you just guys hear that?" And it was like a little pop, and then we were just waiting for a bit, and then it did explode. It was pretty awesome actually. It was like a bit of a fireball, quite a loud bang, and yeah, we were like, oh, that was pretty sweet. And then my friend's like, let's put another one on. So we did, and it was some good times. It was funny, and I don't think the police were called, so that was okay. I think I was kind of worried that they would be, because it was pretty loud, and I didn't fancy getting an ASBO that night, so you know, that's why. And so that was a fun night. And another funny thing that happened, like a couple of weeks ago, or maybe in a month ago now actually, we went to have like a little fire and chill on this field. It's not our land, so we were trespassing. I think it was on like a footpath in a nice field, and the weather was nice, so like, hey, let's just have a light fire, chill, drink some beers, smoke a bit of weed maybe. I didn't smoke any weed that night, I don't think, but yeah, we went up there, and the guy that dared two of my friends to let him brand them with a stick that had been in the fire, and they actually did it, which was like the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was, I don't know why they did it. It was like a stick that had been in the fire for probably about half an hour, 45 minutes, and was red hot on the tip, and they got their asses out and let him put the stick to their ass cheeks, which is quite funny. Unfortunately the video hasn't been put on Facebook because it was videoed, and so I couldn't get it on here for you guys to see, but it was hilarious. They ran off screaming like a pair of little girls, which is not surprising considering they just been branded. But that was a funny night. In the end, because it's not a land, the fire got quite well, it wasn't actually that big a fire, but it was visible, I'm guessing, from the farmer's house, and so he came down in his car, threatened to shoot us, so we all ran away. And I thought, because I was on my downhill bike, and there's like a downhill trail kind of down through the woods back to our town, I thought, you know, my friends are going down the field to their cars, I'm just gonna, you know, be the boss man, go on my bike on the downhill trail. But what I didn't take into account was the fact the beverages I'd consumed and the fact that it's pitch black. It's about 1 o'clock in the morning and I have no lights on my bike, and you know, it's just through woods, so there's no lights in the field. So that made it quite an eventful ride back, and Green Day blaring in my headphones, couldn't see shit. My reaction time was definitely slowed, but I made it down in one piece, thankfully. And yeah, that's the funny story. One final tip: if you guys are gonna go to oh, this is a funny kill cam, I'll tell you in a sec. I was like, oh, I want to get the last gun, and I see this guy just dolphin dive for freedom, and then it's just sniped. It's like, oh, good pal. But one final tip: if you're going into house parties and you know you're gonna be in there for the long haul, as in like you're gonna be there till like you'll stay in the night and you'll be up till 4 o'clock in the morning, take food because you'll get so hungry. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Be sure to swing by my channel for some more Beast gameplays and commentaries, and make sure to subscribe to True S&D. So I hope you enjoyed the video, enjoy this little bonus clip, and goodbye.
You have succeeded. Get ready for the next round.